Welcome to Blue Sky Fibers' newest knit along for spring. So this is the France Avenue tee. You kind of see the details, the pops of color. And just so you can see, here is the pattern. So this tee is actually kind of like if a swancho and a tee had a baby got together and you have a really generous flowy tee. It's knit out of our organic cotton sport. And as you can see, in a very neutral color with a nice pop for the edges. So today we're going to start with talking about color selection and how to pick your own colors, because this is fun, but may not be everyone's cup of tea. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But we're going to take a look. So we have 27 colors of organic cotton sport. So you can pick whatever works best for you. You might want to start with a neutral and then pick a pop, or the other way around. Maybe you love color and you want a neutral pop. It's really fun. You can do a completely solid one if you like. One of my favorites, of course, is going to be blue and green together for something nautical and delightful. Or maybe you really love color and you want to play around with two super bright shades together. But I kind of like the idea of a neutral and a bright because it's just kind of that citrus pop that you need. So we've got really great color. This is poppy, which is amazing. And maybe you want to do that with bone. And look how pretty that is together. Maybe you're more of a lover of blue. You could do something really soft like that and maybe pair it with another shade of blue. Or maybe a brighter pop of blue. Maybe you like turquoise and love that pairing together. So really it's picking the two colors you love. For me, a wardrobe staple is always going to be navy blue in spring. So I would trim it with drift. Just a simple classic. Because really the France Avenue tee is a good wardrobe basic that you can mix with a skirt. So you see our really gorgeous models wearing it with a skirt, shorts, jeans. I think it'd be cute as a swimsuit cover up as well. You can always play with that too because it's generously sized, but then you can also play with the colors you want to do. Welcome back to our tutorial series on the France Avenue tee, which is our current knit along. So today we're going to talk about sizing and the schematic for the garment so you kind of know what size choice to make. So as you can see on the model, it is very roomy. So I did a little number crunch on that. The model was wearing a small, so there was about 24 inches of ease. So it's positive ease, so 24 inches larger than her bust. So it really is more of that poncho meets tee swancho idea. So if you want to look at some other photos to see, you can see the nice flow and movement that it has, and that it really does swing a bit. So you want to kind of keep that in consideration when you're picking out your size. Like I said, she's at 24 inches positive ease. It's a lot of positive ease. So it's going to be really looking at your own wardrobe and own favorites to kind of figure out what size you want to make for yourself. But 24 inches is a good guideline. So as we look at it, there's also a schematic. So I always love looking at a schematic because it's going to tell you your finished width and it's going to give you a good idea of what size to choose. So at the back of the pattern, we tell you how wide the sweater is, as well as how long it is from shoulder to hem, and the width of your sleeve opening, as well as the length of your shoulder. So that will also give you an idea of how to choose size. I always believe don't go by, oh, I buy a small or a medium or a large in ready to wear. Really look at the measurements and figure out what is going to work best for you. So these measurements are very handy. They definitely will give you the upper body width and the hem width, so you have an idea of how it's going to fit across the bust and the shoulders. And that is a great way to also use the schematic to choose your size.